Hi, my name is Corinne Bloom, and I'm a coach and mentor. And today I want to talk about positivity and being positive. So I talk a lot about this in my work, but in a way of actually not talking about positivity. I try to stay clear of positive, negative, good, bad, praise, punishment, because it creates this duality within us where we're constantly looking for, am I doing it right or am I doing it wrong? Am I succeeding or am I failing? And it puts an immense amount of pressure on us. So this word positivity comes up a lot in the self-development world, in the spiritual world, and there is this belief perhaps that we have to always be positive. We have to wake up positive, and if we don't wake up positive, then we're not doing something right. And you'll hear that a lot. You're not doing something right, or else you would be positive. And what happens is people then go into a huge state of shame, of feeling like something is wrong with them, that they're not good enough, that they don't know how to do this properly, and really there's just no benefit in it at all. So what I think we're looking for with positivity is a sense of self-acceptance. Because when we practice self-acceptance, when we're present with ourselves, no matter what is arising in the moment, no matter how we're feeling, whether we feel sad or insecure or angry or jealous or joyful, the whole spectrum of emotions, when we can be simply okay with that, there is a sense of peace. There's a sense of centeredness and groundedness. And that cultivates the feeling, essentially, of what we're calling positivity. So positivity isn't something that we learn to put on from the outside and we put this appearance of I'm happy all the time and I'm positive and life is great, because sometimes life isn't great and sometimes we're not always feeling very positive and sometimes we're feeling off and we're having a hard day or we're meeting challenge. And we can shift and transform that, but not from putting on an external facade that you should be positive. And again, when we're struggling and when we woke up on the wrong side of the bed and we're feeling more emotional in that day, can that be okay? Like, there's nothing shameful about that. And so really the practice of it is much more about just being with yourself, supporting yourself, giving yourself the love, the acknowledgement, the attention that you would want from another, but actually embodying that yourself. So rather than looking at how can I be positive in the world, asking yourself more, can my experience that I'm having right now be okay? And as I talk a lot about, going to what you need, honoring the fear, honoring the challenge, seeing what you need, and then ultimately giving that to yourself. And I know I repeat that a lot, but it really is the fundamental core of being at peace within ourselves. And I listened to a talk the other day, a TED talk, and this man was talking about happiness and gratitude. And we think that gratitude comes out of happiness, but actually it's happiness that comes out of gratitude. So when we feel grateful for things, when we feel grateful for ourselves, there is a natural sense of happiness that comes from that place. So likewise, it's the same exact thing. When we are accepting of who we are and what our experience is, there is no right or wrong, there is no good or bad, just the experience, then naturally there is a sense of positivity. So I invite you to just practice that, to get out of this dualistic paradigm of right, wrong, good, bad, positive, negative. And especially when the shoulds come up, know that when the shoulds come up, you're out in the external world and you're thinking about what others think about you. And ultimately that man in the sky that says, are you doing this right or wrong? So it takes back your power, it takes back your experience. Nobody can tell you if it's right or wrong. Nobody can tell you if it's positive or negative, because it's your experience. So practice being in the moment, in your experience. Can it be okay? Honoring what's going on for you, giving yourself the need, And then just embodying that sense that what is here for you, what is true for you now is okay. And I bet that it will not only shift your state, but it will give you a sense of relief. And from there, there's possibility. From there, there's opportunity. And you'll notice that you'll open up to life more. You'll allow yourself to be seen more. And then actually things start to flow. And even when they don't flow, you can see it. You can see it for what it is rather than identifying with, oh, there's something wrong with me. And, I'm being negative. So I could expand on this conversation, but I will leave you with just that today, to just be with your experience. Can it be okay? And allow it to grow from there. So I hope that's been helpful, and I wish you well on your journey.